I'll be breaking down the top performers from the NFL divisional round, guys that stepped up to the plate big time for their team to help them win. I think to start off against my Bears, tough, I know, but Kyron Williams, I think he was the best player on the field for the Rams. This guy went out there, 87 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, 4 catches for 30 yards as well. This was the backbone of this Rams offense. When things weren't going, they were handing it off to him. He scored the touchdown that put him up 17 to 10. And also, like down the stretch, he was fantastic. So this is a guy that's had some fumble issues. He's, had some stuff that, causes less confidence in him, but he was clutch. Clutch as can be. Stafford, the offense wasn't able to throw the ball as much. Stafford was getting blitzed, but you could rely on Kyron Williams in this game, and he led this team to victory. He will have to be just as good against Seattle, though. He will have to run for more yards than fucking McCaffrey put up. Run for 87 yards again. Another running back that had a big day, Kenneth Walker, was fantastic against the 49ers. He was the engine of Seattle's offense. 3 touchdowns, 116 yards off 19 carries. This guy's explosive as fuck. He looked like a top 5 back in the NFL in this game, and maybe he is next season. Maybe he earned himself a huge payday with Seattle. I think they should retain him. With as good as their defense is, they need a back like Kenneth Walker. Zach Charbonnet, unfortunately, is out with a torn ACL, but you need Kenneth Walker. He is a perfect complement to how good their defense is. He makes things easier for Sam Darnold. I mean, Sam Darnold, JSN, those guys were able to take the day off. So great performance by Kenneth Walker, and I think he's going to run all over the Rams defense this upcoming playoff game. Hat-trick performance. So yeah, Kenneth Walker deserves a lot of credit, deserves a lot more respect, and he's one of the more underrated backs in the NFL. Not after this game, though. Marvin Mims was special against the Bills. If anything, he looked like he could have been the Bills' best receiver. 93 yards receiving, 8 catches, 1 touchdown. He stepped up big. Had the game-winning touchdown, sealed the game-winning touchdown. Bo Nix, there was a couple receivers that had a couple drops, didn't come up for him. Marvin Mims was the opposite of that, and this was his breakout game. Usually kind of a gadget guy, but in this game against the Bills, he was cooking the Buffalo Bills secondary, showed up big for them, and making big play after big play. So I think this is a guy that should be getting featured a lot, with Jarrett Stidham being the starter. Give him the ball early and often because he's going to make plays for you. The next guy I got, Jaquan Brisker. This dude is a beast. He played amazing all playoffs. He has a contract dispute with the Bears. They're trying to work out a deal. He would want to be back with the Bears, but I don't think the Bears was trying to give him a contract extension. But he played all 17 games this season. A little inconsistent during the regular season, but in the playoffs against the Packers, he was great. Against the Rams, he forced a 3-and-out just by himself, had a sack, pass deflection, tackle. Like, this guy was amazing, flying all over the ball, flying all over the field. 14 tackles, 1 sack, 2 pass deflections. So this is a performance that showed you, all right, this is exactly what we wanted him to be out of Penn State, and then some. Like, a couple of times he was by himself in coverage against, Puka Nacua, pass deflection. Against a tight end, fade ball, pass deflection. Like, he showed up big in this game, was the best player for the Bears on the field. So nothing would make me happier than to re-sign and bring him back and Kevin Byard. I feel like the Bears defense is Bears team. Too much magic happened this season for you not to bring guys back. Obviously, you need to make some adjustments. Go heavy on defense in the draft, but let's bring back some guys that we know are going to, show up like these guys did in the playoffs. Bo Nix, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, but 279 yards passing. He outplayed Josh Allen, was the best quarterback on the field. Big time throws, clutch, less turnovers than Josh Allen. Josh Allen had 4 turnovers, but this is a game that kind of righted the wrongs of all the critics, of Bo Nix. I've been a critic of him too. I said throw Caleb Williams, throw Drake May on the Broncos, they win the Super Bowl. Heck, Bo Nix took him to the AFC Championship game before getting hurt, and I think he would take him to the Super Bowl as well. He was just that good. Sean Payton was amazing as a play caller, and Bo Nix was very great. Those 2 guys were correlating well with each other, in sync in this game. So it gives you great hope that, Bo Nix is that guy. What a season for him in year 2, getting the AFC Championship game, getting the first seed in the AFC, a tough conference, year in, year out. And this gives you more confidence that, like, next year, for years to come, he's the guy, he's a franchise guy if it wasn't already confirmed. And he's a guy that I think if the Chiefs get back and they're healthy and all that, they try to get back to their dominance, the Broncos still have what it takes to sit them again. Great game for Bo Nix. This was the best game of his career, and it couldn't have came at the best time. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.